The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Sarah used Idhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes, buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
No!
The very thing you'd stop, no matter what it cost.
No!
The one with the most terrifying consequences.
No!
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing. I've merely tempered the onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiaoguang.
That was you, Junior Wise. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now. First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Xuanguang.
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiao Guang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that. And can I just call you by your name?
Yixuan Shifu was usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective. What are miners doing there? Isn't Porcelumex under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is definitely supposed to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. That shutdown was interrupted by the miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind. But lately, people have been saying the miasma's thinned out. Almost like an ep which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again. A few miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
The old mining site. That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect. I can investigate, get some solid leads, then tell Xiaoguang about it. I couldn't say this earlier. Since you've been in seclusion all this time, I doubt Shifu and the others had time to tell you. Truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My sister and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means we could actually...
Yeah, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just need to let Belle know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkuei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too. He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
Master, Banya is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this.
If Banyue Shifu is in the hollow, he probably already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's supreme assistant, the most versatile companion for hollow navigation, data processing, and life management. Hello, Miss Ye Shunguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy sister, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey!
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75%.
Fairy, maybe we should...
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Wise on my own. It's more fun to discover things little by little. I'll leave the hollow rescue and the guest room arrangements in your capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at...
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. All right.
All right. Phaethon and Xiao...
Huh? Were there all...
I believe I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. It's just like what Odzao said. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of the signs that the miasma is getting weaker. Places once swallowed by it are starting...
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep...
Oh, the path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Help! Help me!
Someone's calling for help. Over...
Help! Please!
Request received, dear. Time up!
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
You'll make sure I get back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report...
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are. After causing this mess, you don't even realize... How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
Causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous? Finding the quickest and most efficient fix for every complaint. That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center. Just think of me as your preschooler's self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kiddie navigation mode?
You?
Hey, Dylan. We meet again. What's Top's cross-department customer service?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing.
We heard there are people trapped here. My friend and I came to help. Are you here for the same reason? If so...
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center op, but hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops. There I go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something... Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
What? Yunquay Summit? No, no way!
Sacrifices. The Exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
Hey! Turn around! The Exaltists? I thought the defense for leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests.
You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Got your snot nose.
You?
Better start talking, or we won't be so nice anymore.
Listen, friends, that's not how you interrogate someone. That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the Defense Force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're right now, you're basically an employee trying to pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Of course it's Sarah.
I'm not gonna lie. We've been running around like headless chickens for days. No clue what we're even She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my life around, but not long after I signed up, the Overseer died. And now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the Defense Force already. I'm done.
Don't give up hope.
Start over? The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted?
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. She called it,
In the visions, Senior Yes said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to. The only one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Oh no. Could that...
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM. That's caught red-handed. If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15%.
Wise?
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him after?
Yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold him in place for the time being.
Well then.
Yep! The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble.
Looks like we need to pull the lever first.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningchen. How should I...
Rep 2493. Dylan here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the top swap. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like commendation.
Don't mind her. She was just joking. She works at TOPS. I'm Wise, disciple of Rinkwei Summit, now training at Suipian Temple. This is my friend, Xiaoguang. She's also a mystic. And this is my assistant, Eos. We heard people were trapped in the Mayat.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I trained, but I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners, and...
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Ban Yue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe. I'm not very skilled, but I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. And
More of these annoying creatures! Our time playing hooky is valuable too! It never ends! I'll handle you all at once! I'm right here! After hearing countless voices of the dead, why not listen to your inner voice?
We're saved. It's bonding with Shifu.
It always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat.
Back off! There are more evil creatures lurking over there. Chi and mind as one.
Just as I thought. There's more to deal with.
It is no issue. He is not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe. And go on! Not this ball, I'm scared! Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banmir Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dylan, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived.
Nothing.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but...
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pull-
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this, and accept my due punishment when we return.
Banmir Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be...
Banmir Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills, that's why. No matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Xiaoguang? Were you Banmir Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishun Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
You're a disciple of Yishun Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Yishun Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. After all that fighting you just did, are you feeling all right? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine. Shifu must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself. As long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself, there's nothing to worry about.
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Fan Yue.
Yes, that is what Ichwan's Shifu has explained.
Ah, that's a relief. I was...
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you.
Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching... I've got some things to take care of, so I'll head out and let you enjoy your
Thank you so much for today, Dylan.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped.
Yes, let's head out.
Next up, we're off to see that in... How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget the task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you... I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Zhao. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come off lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my code of conduct, just as I expected. Don't worry. I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao. Good. You understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications. I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer. Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma. Haven't you also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago and confirmed the truth, as you call it? worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao.
What is it?
Earlier in the hollow, did you hear...
Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front?
Ow. Kinda hurts that my favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the... It's my own voice.
Huh? Your own voice?
Mm-hmm. That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds of... Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is...
You should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember... Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on... And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought if it...
For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword during the investigation.
Banyu Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force?
We can question him a bit more first.
I have something I want to ask you, too. Since you spoke...
Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
So...
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My sister and I were hesitant at first, but based on the
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But don't worry, I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information. The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Xu Yuan from...
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more.
Defected? Why did he defect?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other...
Lady Sarah got her hands on some old beat-up book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit, and still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists? And take...
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
If that's the case, why would Shifu possibly keep that from me?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Ishu and Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone, and that it was connected to his nightmares. He also said before that he hasn't slept well since returning to Waifei Peninsula.
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. I was just curious, and this info doesn't sound reliable. Let's focus on solid clues. Since Sarah went to the porcelain...
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thanking you. I want to be the one to hand these Exaltus remnants over to the defense force.
That's fine by me.
Okay. Thank you, Ningqian. Oh?
Should I call them adorably oblivious or applaud your flawless...
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them. Ever since I returned to Waifei, the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator, so it naturally returns all things to their... Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering with... Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself. They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword...
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom. Completely. And you will also be freed from the...
If it means saving Xiaoguang, I'll help you awaken this Creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is you...
I've already answered many times. For true peace. And I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young, when I read them for the first... Man prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's. But when the Creator's call resounds, there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair. And the hearts of the greedy turned absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world. Birth and death, love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester. Like I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon. Just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless...
Hold on a little longer. Just very soon, salvation will come.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those duck...
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your... When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold?
You bunch of bandits!
Uncle Biao? Are you...
All right. I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions.
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection and
Do you remember what kind of content?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were...
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your question. Go away!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Oh, lost at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence.
Dylan.
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the top. And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, it's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get...
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long face? What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to...
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on...
How did I do that? Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
All right, just scan here to submit a tip. I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal?
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times, feels like you see right through everything.
非地早茶，盡在飲茶先。先了即蒸，先沒上台。
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just...
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell they must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak...
Your parents... Did they perish in the miasma out?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already... After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Ban Yue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yin Kui Sum.
Ban Yue Shifu,
we had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Ban Yue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yinkui Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents. After we settled at Yinkui Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side.
Could it be that coming back to Waifei has brought...
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, it makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the mind.
Huh? Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother.
Please. Please. Our two children are still so young.
I wish I could see them grow up. And not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look...
It's nothing.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye... This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audio...
but the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists,
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the Hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back in. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the...
Huh?
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up and the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Uh-huh.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh, where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Qingming. One instant, a thousand visions.
Oh, finally got it right? Looks like our Xiaoguang is a bit off her game today.
The next part should be... Huh? That?
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well.
No need. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can...
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got...
getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line.
Stay vigilant!
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
There's a control panel over there.
For a chat.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart. Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines. Alrighty. Xiaogong, why so quiet? This bridge.
I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete, whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark, and there was a figure, tall and steady. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye.
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved...
Is that so?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Great fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way.
There are even more of those white flowers. There we go. The more there are.
A complaint? Too late for that!
Battle! End this hatred! That's my command!
Those stone lion statues over there.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years. The wind whistling through these empty windows.
It feels so empty and...
I want...
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Bonnier. I heard Bonnier.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, think.
See that? I told you he can understand.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel.
Here.
I don't know where you come from. And this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch. But I know...
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
You're not connected to premium support!
Not this small earth shattered!
I've got your back! Turn around!
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to... I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit.
All right, I'll check other places first.
Do you hear the bones wailing? You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers. Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. It's you.
半月师傅
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it...
Yes, I can sense extremely... That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the...
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
The monster who stood by and let death through.
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan.
Quiet, I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet, if it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks. Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful towards their killer?
I asked first, aren't you?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's... Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge. Making the killer live on. There's another... Sometimes, only by dying yourself. can the person you care about most keep on?
Only by dying yourself can the one you care.
Eternal vigil. The Creator's sacred edict.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dai-Lin and Banya Shifu?
This gross feeling like I'm being watched is all too familiar. Banyu. Innocent! See it! Aloha!
End this hatred! Wait!
The verdict is unforgivable!
Annihilate! So stubborn.
Turn around! Smash them!
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious. That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Tremble! Crumble!
Call forwarding!
Battle! Not this ball, I'm scared! Make the earth tremble! Move nothing!
Watch out, you wrestler!
Dylan, leave it to me. Mountainous strength!
Sorry for the weak, though. This is the end for you.
Annihilate! All peace!
Dial 1 for complaints, dial 2 for attack.
Let me have
The Creators.
the miasma's getting thicker.
Enough sneaking around. Show yourself. Don't forget, once chased after its illusion, but it's more devastating than a right.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna...
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said...
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't... Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots.
Ah, don't be scared. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing...
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted...
This is the end. It's too late now. All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated it. Why did I ever believe that? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots.
Draw lots? Scamming? Auntie Fong! No, I have to think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to tell Auntie Fong! That medium and those people from the outside, they're lying!
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construct?
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? Oh, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dylan! Dylan! Dylan. Dylan! Dylan!
I'm fine. I fell into their trap.
Dylan.
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? But why is the voice only targeting me, and you guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice like my own?
No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its... Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, Shifu and the Elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that we...
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my...
Find you, Shifu? Oh.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunque Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how...
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Wi-Fi... We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang... Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple.
Huh? Yushuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under—
What? But—
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait.
It's always like this.
Huh.
Morning, Senior Xiaoguang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
Alright. Junior Wise.
Present, Senior Xiaoguang. I'd better keep Xiaoguang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishuan Shifu gets...
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
I once came here for a banquet with some big shots, but between you and me, the food they served those VIPs wasn't nearly as good as their...
Oh, really?
Whoops. I hope no one heard that. Sweetie, how's it going? I hope business is booming. Do you have any recommendations for today?
Another regular customer. Welcome! Is this young lady a friend of yours? She's got the aura of a true connoisseur. Would you like to...
I could bake...
That would be our Moonveil Osmanthus cake, fresh out of the oven. They're made with the very first Osmanthus cakes always bring back memories of loved ones. This bag...
Osmanthus. Wise. Would you like to try it?
Osmanthus cake is often used as a symbol of remembrance. Xiaoguang must... Sure, why not? After smelling the aroma before we even walked in, how could we resist?
I guarantee you'll be satisfied. We have...
No. Ladies and gentlemen,
come on over here.
Previously
come
we
take a
spoke
look.
of Yishuan Shufu from Yunquei Summit. Her skills reached the heavens themselves. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the mighty Void Hunter, she's a true guardian of Wai Fei, a living legend in our midst. But surely you don't think Yunquei Summit stands tall by Yishuan Shufu's strength alone? Oh, no, no, no! When it comes to the younger generation,
So, what do you...
I was gonna ask you the same thing. It's fragrant, sweet...
Osmanthus cake goes best with tea. The tea helps to cleanse the palate. I wonder if some memories are like tea leaves that drift to the bottom of the cup, sinking so deep that they never surface again.
Memories aren't like reflections in a teacup. Even when the tea leaves sink to the bottom, they can still float back up if something stirs them one day. Xiaoguang, what is it you're trying to say?
It's nothing.
Miss, is the taste of our Moonveil Osmanthus cake to your satisfaction? It's your...
You're too kind, Miss Sweetie. The cake is excellent. Sweet, but not cloying. The osmanthus fragrance blends beautifully.
A true connoisseur.
Hardly. I just like making desserts. If I had to guess, in addition to fresh osmanthus preserved in honey, you added a touch of roasted sticky rice powder to the filling? It gives and at the end, did you add a sprinkle of candied...
Whoa! Spot! The sticky rice powder keeps it tender but gives it structure. And the candied kumquat peel is the final flourish. You're a true gourmet, man. Yum Cha Sin always welcomes guests who appreciate the craft. Please, make yourself at home. I'll leave you two to it. Just call...
Xiaoguang, you...
I wouldn't call myself an expert. I used to watch Senior Inhu cook back at Yunquay Summit. I thought it was fun, but at first, the things I made were really something else. My brother, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and Senior Inhu all ended up as my brother would always tease me, saying eating my desserts was part of his train.
Senior Ye is such a gentle person.
Yeah, he always looked out for me. Even though he was just a kid himself, he'd always give in to me, and he almost never got angry. He taught me so much. I still remember when I first arrived at Yunquay Summit. I was mischievous, made a big mistake, and just hid. I was too scared to face any. My brother was the one who found me. He didn't scold me. He just asked an elder at the end of his years, and a young man with his whole life ahead of him. If you could only save one of them, which do you choose? In a famine, a single bag of grain could keep a person alive, but a rare manuscript carries the wisdom of centuries. If only one can be preserved, which do you choose? And when facing a calamity, do you cling to safety and protect yourself? Or do you stand and fight to save others, even against impossible odds? Which do you choose?
Why did he ask such a...
Yeah. I was so young I didn't know what to say, and it made me want to cry. But my brother said it wasn't about a clear answer. It was about seeing what you truly want to protect, and understanding its weight. He told me that our parents always said, the hardest part isn't making the choice, it's living with it afterward. There's no perfect path in this world. Some choices are responsibilities we have to shoulder. When the time comes, be brave. Do what must be done, and you'll carve your way through the thorns onto your own path. I didn't fully understand what he meant back then. I'm not even sure if I do now.
He really put a lot of thought into what he said. I'm sure he'd be glad knowing you could reflect on it so calmly now.
I trust him, just as he trusts me. Right now, my brother has his own reasons for what he has to do. Sorry.
You can always tell me these things. I'm your junior, after all.
Let's talk about something more cheerful. Everyone's been working so hard lately. Banyu, I want to thank everyone properly. What do you think about me putting together...
That's a great idea. Everyone's been looking forward to your cooking. I'll let Dial-In back...
Oh!
Junior Wise, Xiaoguang!
You're back! Is everyone all right?
Don't worry, everyone's fine. We ran into a little trouble on the way.
Thank you, everyone.
Don't mention it. It's our duty as Sui Bian Temple disciples. Xiaoguang, I'm glad you're feeling...
No, it's thanks to all of you. Xiaoguang was just saying how hard you've all been working, and she wants to host a small thank you dinner at Suibian Temple tonight. She'll even do the cooking.
Haha, a gathering by the fire, with Xiaoguang's cooking no less.
Yeah, my cooking isn't the greatest.
That's really thoughtful of you, Xiaoguang. But I'm afraid we can't tonight.
Huh?
Don't worry, we have good news. Thanks to the intel you gave us, we pinned down several key spots tied to the abnormal miasma fluctuations. We've even found leads on the ancient array. The full report's been sent to Yishuan Shifu. She should be coming to Wi-Fi's.
To ensure everyone's safety, we'll rotate disciples to guard the key locations, keeping a close watch for Xiaoguang. As the wielder of the Qingming sword, your role is too important. Until Yishuan Shifu arrives, please, you guys take it easy tonight. When this is all over, we'll celebrate together properly, okay?
But...
Come on now, don't feel bad. This was everyone's choice. We all have something we want to protect. Only when you're safe, Xiaoguang, can we carry out our mission without worry. Protecting you is protecting the future for all of us. So now...
Okay, I understand.
That's better. We'll get Bowlion and go switch shifts with the others now. See you later.
Don't worry, Xiaoguang. We're finally starting to see...
Yeah, let's head back too. I still need to figure out what...
Here, the intel on Sek grew up in an orphanage near a hollow. When the place got shut down by the city, she vanished for a few years. Then reappeared for a couple months. The next time she showed her face publicly, she was already moving under the banner of the...
Vanished for a few...
Here's where it gets interesting. Word is, during those few months when she reappeared, she stormed into Hand headquarters multiple times, insisting she was part... But Hand said no such squad ever existed.
Huh. A ghost squad that doesn't exist? When you spend your days fielding customer stories like that always go one of two ways. Either the woman lost her mind, or the squad's whole purpose was to be...
So you think there's something... Fair enough. A woman forever without a place to belong, falling into some delusion. What is worth our attention is the creator she clings to. More and more signs point to something hidden in the hollow that we don't understand yet. I've already reported to the boss. We'll just have to wait for orders before making our next move. Oh, I need to remind you of something else. The higher-ups know about the abnormal miasma fluctuation, too. They don't want Wi-Fi Peninsula destroyed. There's too much value here. Which means this mess is...
Those old men at Tops really know how to hand out impossible missions. This was supposed to be a simple recovery job.
I've already found out that the array described in the ancient tome dates back over 100 years. Built to support the array works by absorbing miasma. You just need to pour a large amount of ether energy into the core. But what most people don't know is, to keep the ethereal sealed inside from breaking loose, the array raises a barrier that traps whoever activates it. Which means anyone who becomes the key is essentially sacrificing themselves. It's not impossible. That means there's another way for your mission to kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure you've already thought of it. Then, when you can't hold out any longer, you step in that girl, Yeshuan Guang. I can tell you've taken a liking to her, even if you won't admit it. So, why not? You'd be protecting her. What's wrong?
No, it's just, as the one responsible for retrieving the core, I have to make absolutely sure.
Remember, the orders were clear. If recovery fails, destroy it on the spot. Unless, don't tell me that fighting alongside him these past few days has caused you to have a change of heart. Now you...
Sympathy? I don't waste sympathy on living humans, let alone on a killing machine that couldn't even pass a forbidden fruit test.
Exactly. A killing machine. Whatever name it goes by now, it was created as a weapon of indiscriminate slaughter to suppress the miasma. Its nature won't dial in. As a Krampus judge, don't forget that.
Judging me with sentimental nonsense? You really do underestimate me, don't you, Senior Zhao? I'm just thinking the whole suppressing miasma angle might be a smokescreen. If the miasma in Limnian Hollow is also... I heard another name from the dead at the old mining site. Looks like someone else wants Banye gone.
What do you mean?
Please, come this way. There's something I want to do.
What is it, Banyue?
It's Xiaoguang. She has a lot on her mind. By hosting the dinner to the abnormal miasma fluctuation is strange, and the road ahead will likely be perilous. She seems to place great trust in you. If it's your advice, she might listen. Could I trouble you to speak with her again and persuade her to stay here in the temple and keep herself out of danger?
Okay, I'll try to talk to her again. But, Banyue Shifu, I've been thinking. Treating Xiaoguang like she's a fragile the Qingming sword. The rest of us. We should be the ones to protect her. But more...
The Qingming sword is unlike any other weapon. That's why you're the only one I can bring this to.
My, oh my. But tell me, Banyue Shifu, don't you think your words sound especially cruel when talking about someone your algorithms once deemed as expendable, while you stood by and watched her parents consumed by... Looks like you didn't know that yet, huh, Proxy? Allow me to introduce our oh-so-gentle, reliable Banyue Shifu. His codename is Purge Unit, and by suppressing, the most efficient way was, of course, indiscriminate slaughter. After a botched mission, Tops discarded him, left him to rot in the hollow. Somehow, someone picked him up and patched him back together, so he could wear the guise of some people trusted him, relied on him, even treated... But 10 years ago, when the miasma outbreak consumed the old mining site, he stood by and watched back when you went to Silum Bay looking for survivors. Why do you think those people reacted?
Banyue Shifu.
The marks from the past can't be erased.
The past? Such a tidy word for confession. Then tell me, back then, when you failed to save those people, suppress the miasma at all costs, the absolute order that made you treat human life like it was nothing, does it still run somewhere? That kind, gentle mask you wear, is it real? Or is it just a performance for us and for your own conscience, so you can forget the blood on your hands even for just a moment? Silence. I don't even know anymore. Am I speaking to a remorseful person trying to atone, or to a machine that couldn't even pass the forbidden fruit test?
Ah, there you are. Banyue Shifu, could you give me a hand?
I'll be right there.
Relax. I have no intention of telling Xiaoguang about the past. Krampus wants something from Banyue. The simplest way to get it would have been to tell Xiaoguang outright. Let her despise him, resent him, or put him to use.
Key?
According to the ancient tome, to activate the array and suppress the miasma, all you need... He fits the bill, doesn't he? Once a killing machine, an energy monster in his own right. But now.
But why now? Dylan, why are you telling me all this? Those things you said before about the truth. Don't tell me you're
As a Krampus judge, my duty is to drag everything hidden, false, or twisted into the light. To reach the end of Proxy, a word of advice. No matter how harsh the truth, it's still better.
You're not wrong, but Dylan, why not trust what you've seen and heard yourself these past few days? How can you be so sure the things you've just revealed aren't distorted versions of the truth? Carefully What if the path you're walking is just a detour? One laid out by others to lead you to their version of the truth.
You're not as naive as you look, Phaethon. I'll keep your As for Banye, don't worry. I won't do anything before the final evaluation is complete.
Xiaoguang?
What is it? Hungry already? Just...
You're hosting this gathering because you've already...
Figures. I really was planning to be honest with you. Just like last night, after you'd all gone to bed, I found this under the door.
Xiaoguang, I found a way to break the connection between you and the Qingming Sword. The power of the Creator is beyond imagination. Deep within the place we once knew lies the... When they descend in the days to come, I wish, no matter the price I have to pay, Xiaoguang, you will...
This letter, it looks like it's from Senior Ye. Given how much he cares about you, even if he did decide to do this.
It looks like it's trying to lure me there. I know my bond with the Qingming Sword more than anyone. Breaking it isn't something that can be. Back when I was chosen by the sword, my brother didn't know about its side effects. He was genuinely happy for me. He ruffled my hair, eyes shining, and said, "You're amazing, Xiaoguang. From now on, your big brother will have to rely on you." I knew what he was really happy about. That I could finally be accepted. But then, when he learned the truth about the Qingming Sword, when we received the news that our parents really had passed, he held back his tears. But the day he found out the fate of the sword's wielders, my brother, who had never shown weakness before, broke down in front of me. In the end, with his eyes red and fists clenched, he kept repeating it again and again. Not just to me, but that way became his obsession for years. He even hid from me and Shifu that he was experimenting with forbidden techniques. Thank goodness Shifu caught it in time. That was the first time I'd ever seen her so angry. Not at the forbidden techniques, but at my... She didn't punish him. She just let out a long sigh, placed a hand gently on his...
Maybe only Yishun Shifu, who has endured loss and shouldered her own share of burdens, could truly understand Senior Ye's...
Yeah. After that day, my brother promised her he would never let his obsession ruin. Shifu poured her heart and soul into crafting the Qingming Sword's case after her older sister passed away. With it, as long as I keep training in seclusion and reinforcing the seal, I can live. But even with the sword case's protection, Shifu and my brother have always been so careful with me. Of course, I understand why. Every part of the seal carries Shifu's lingering pain from her past. That's why, this time, my sanity tells me that even when despair first struck, My brother never thought about sacrificing others for my safety. He tried. I don't believe that the person who made that choice back then would now throw himself into the Creator's arms just because of me. So there must be something else he's trying to do. But I can't stop the terrible thoughts from creeping into my head. Trap or not, a path of no return or not, I can't let him face that danger alone. I know it's reckless and dangerous. But with you, I don't always have to be so sensible. I want to choose my own path, to take on. So, since you can't stop me, hide it for me one more time.
I'm not here to stop you. I'm here to make a promise as your companion, not a declaration as your protector, whether it's into the abyss or toward the light, Xiaoguang. Let me be your trusted companion, your proxy, and walk with—
Why is it that words this heavy can still make my heart feel so warm? Why does it make—
Come on now. You should save those tears for when we find your brother. We promised that tonight would be nothing but joy and laughter.
Right. Then I'll go check on the desserts. They're still... Alright, everything's ready! A special thanks to Bee Lion, Eos, and Banyue Shifu for helping me out. Ooh, try this, Dylan. I added extra honey.
Oh? You even figured out I've got a sweet tooth, huh? Hey, Bee Lion! Look at your paws! They're all greasy. Careful, or a spark's gonna turn you into a real buck. Oops, my bad. I forgot we've got another lion head.
Banyue Shifu, would you like to try a chaosu bun? I remember you're not fond of oily food, so I followed Senior Inuhu's recipe and added a bit of dry... I'm glad everyone likes them. They're nothing fancy, just some...
Xiaoguang, you're too modest. With skills like this, you could open a restaurant of your own. The balance of sweet and savory, the juiciness.
Xiaoguang, your cooking makes me feel all warm and full of energy.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've had a... Though I have to say, compared to the way you nearly scorched the bottom of the pot earlier, stomping your feet in...
Dylan, we agreed not to bring that up. That old stove's in pot. Since we're all here, why don't we sit by the fire and chat for a bit?
Oh? Chatting? I love chatting.
Let me think. Oh, I know. Wow, look! After all that goofing around, the stars almost look brighter. One year, my brother, Senior Fufu, and I went to release lanterns together on a mountain behind Junquei Summit. It was a blustery day. Eventually, I just tossed the lantern aside and lay on the grass. But my brother said that the stars are the best kind of lantern to carry your wishes. I wonder... Feels like it's been ages since I had a moment like that. No thoughts, no worry.
You aren't planning to use me to activate the array, are you?
No need to test me. I already told you. You'll stand with me before the Creator. As for...
You already know where the array is, and the Creator's location. When will the summoning begin?
Patience. Timing is like a seed buried deep in the soil. You can't simply will it to sprout. It needs the appropriate nourishment and the right season to bring. So we wait. Wait until the key is chosen by the Creator.
Senior Songtao.
We'll get you patched up right away.
No, don't worry about me. Listen, last night, sometime after midnight, the miasma at the old mining site suddenly erupted. The other disciples are...
Wise, we don't have time to wait for Shifu and the others.
Understood. Then let's get ready to go. Belle, we'll leave Senior Song...
We'll take care of him. Eos will be waiting for you there. I'll give Banyu, Shifu, and Dailin the heads up. But remember, Wise, Xiaoguang needs to be careful with the sword.
Relax, Junior Belle. I promised Wise I wouldn't break the seal lightly. Don't forget, I'm pretty strong. Even without the Qingming sword, I'll do my best to keep everyone safe. This is the perfect time for me to show how reliable a senior I can be.
I know most of what happened now. The issue is, I can't reach Banyu.
Could Banyue Shifu be planning to face everything alone after...
Ning Qian's also missing. The timing of the miasma eruption can't be a coincidence.
Your suspicions?
Remember when I told you that I heard a familiar name among the voices of those dying in the mines? That name.
Ning Qian? Were his relatives...
When the disaster hit the old mining site, Banyu left many to die, including...
Those... Banyu turned away.
Praxi, there's no point in hiding anything from her at this point, right?
Xiaoguang.
So, Ning Qian concealed his past and joined Banyu. I found out that he contacted Sarah before he first met us. No wonder more clues somehow always appeared the moment we thought the trail was about to go cold. That's Sarah. She must have used the hatred in his heart to strike some sort of deal with him. Us meeting the Exaltus remnants, discovering the ancient tome, and learning of the array. None of that was random. I got an investigation report on Ning Qian this morning. He said goodbye to his neighbors and friends at the martial arts school. The way he spoke made it sound like
never see them again. Does that mean...
That seems to be the most likely possibility. The recent miasma eruption that led Banyu...
So that... no...
Was it a setup to exploit Banyue Shifu's guilt toward Xiaoguang and the others? He tried to keep her safe and stop Senior Ye from activating the array, which made it the perfect bait to draw him.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. I suspect the array and the ancient tome, and even the part about the key to quell miasma, were nothing more than tricks to keep him chased. Think about it. using powerful ether energy to activate the array and purify the miasma? If the array is used to absorb a large amount of ether energy in miasma, then where will all that power go? The miasma in Limnian Hollow is abnormally receding. Where is it flowing to? What else is behind the residential building in the mines? For example, sustaining that creator who is soon to descend.
If that's true, then even if the array once had its use, it's definitely not some world-saving miracle anymore. Instead, it's an energy pool gathering strength for the creator's descent.
As for Ningqian, no matter how much he knows about what's actually happening, he's already become someone else's pawn.
I know I don't have the right to forgive Banyue Shifu on his behalf, or erase the hatred he carries in his heart. But even if I don't remember him as a child anymore, I know from the—
So, what about you? As things stand, what do you think of Banyue?
My mind was already clear. Ever since we left the Hollow and stepped on the bridge that connects my old home to the outside amidst all the chaos, that figure silently rushed out, carrying my brother and me over the only hands that we could reach in that terrible abyss. The only person who held us, a sturdy—
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
Yes, Banyue Shifu never mentioned it. He saved my brother and me all those years ago. He looked after us, sent us to Yunquei Summit, gave us a better home. No matter what kind of past he carries on his shoulders, or what strict cold rules he adheres to, how could I erase such kindness? And now his guilt has driven him into danger for us again. Dylan, Wise, I'm going to bring Banyue Shifu and my brother back.
Now that's the spirit of the Qingming Sword's successor. If you're set on dragging them back from the abyss, then let's get going. Before that scrap heap gets turned into actual scrap, and before your brother and Ningqian make any irreversible mistakes.
Dylan!
I knew you were a good person.
All right, stop it, you...
Song Tao must have delivered the message to you.
Don't worry, Senior Qingyuan. He'll be okay. But he told us that our fellow disciples from Suibian Temple were trapped by—
It was Banyue Shifu. Somehow the sealed gate was opened last night. Some disciples went in to explore, but shortly later, just as we were about to give up hope, Banyue Shifu came and saved everyone. After he fell, from the look on his face, I could tell that it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. He seemed as if he—
Did he say anything before he left?
He said that human forces could no longer stop this chaos and that he needed to find another way. So he went to investigate the source. He also said some
heavy words? What do you mean?
He said, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. He also said something like, I shall make the burden lighter, my own and far more for my companions. This debt must be paid.
Just as I suspected.
I thought it sounded strange at the time. I wanted to help him, but I was injured. There wasn't much I could do. I was worried, so I insisted he take Bolion along. Shortly after he left, toward the source of the miasma, we heard a loud noise. Then we were all so relieved. Until just a moment ago, when Bolion... You can try scanning Bolion's memory module to find out exactly what happened, but things aren't looking good. At this rate...
We rarely came here back then. We must make haste and check the area for anything suspicious. He's already here?
Over here! Banyue Shifu! This way!
Fall back behind me!
Ning Chen must have been the one who opened this door.
It's like every inch of this place is etched deeply in his memory.
Got 100 points!
Stop dragging this on, Banyue! Stop! It's over for you! How pathetic. How long do you think you can keep up that heroic act? Stop pretending, can't you see? Stop fighting! Just let me die here! Wait, you should watch me die.
Just like how you watched my sister struggle on the brink. I've waited 10 years. 10 whole years! And now the day is here. You don't deserve to save anyone! Since you'll be dying with me, then so be it. Guess I can finally avenge my sister. And give myself some closure.
Chen, I shall repay this debt with my life. Yes, your life is not a bargaining chip. You still have a long road ahead. Go and live and see the world that your sister never saw.
The array base has been destroyed, and now the suppressed miasma has been released.
You finally made it! Banyu Shifu has been battling an endless stream of ethereals to protect that young fellow. He's been fighting for quite some time now. I couldn't quite make out what they were saying, but it sounded like the young man was begging Banyu Shifu to give up on him. And who knows how much longer he can hold them off.
That platform is where Dad used to take me to see the stars. The array has been there all along. Is there a way to break through or enter the...
Concentration of miasma is too high over there.
Fairy, scan and confirm the range of the whole array. Wise, you can try getting closer, but be careful. Fairy and I will think of a way to break it.
Got it. Let's...
Turn around!
It won't work. The arrays absorb too much miasma. We can't break through that barrier. Maybe he can
Surrender, you clumsy hunk of iron. Why endure this endless pain? Open your core and embrace this great power. It will grant you rebirth. And do you hear that? Do you hear the cries of the burden deep within your body? Your bearings are screaming. Your circuits are melting. Your
emotion module overload. Forcing deinstallation to clear redundant emotional data. Re-verifying core command. Suppress miasma by any means necessary.
Dive in. Sink into it. Why resist? This shell is broken. My body, like a candle flickering in the wind. Yet even if only a sliver of hope remains, the faintest glimmer of light, so stubborn. Look at these scars. They're not just marks of battle. Murderer. He must pay with his life.
Your existence is a mistake. You should... Feeling pain. Descend.
How long can you hold on? Is it worth it? For those who hate you, who fear you, for those suffering, exhausted, then why trudge in vain through this hole? Even if I fall here, this is the path I have chosen. This will is like a stone, immovable, unyielding. Even if my body shatters and I let go of your meaningless resistance, of your heavy burdens, let everything return to nothing. To its no more bloodshed, no more disappointment, No endless penance. No duty. No guilt.
Wise, Fairy and I...
Master, an abnormally large convergence of miasma has been detected. Warning. Vital signs of the survivors in the platform area are extremely... Anomaly detected. Multiple energy flow nodes detected. The ether flow corresponds with the signature of the array base. Destruction of these nodes would disrupt the formation, destabilizing its structural integrity and...
Array base and array core.
Great! Destroying the array base might not only break the barrier and save people, but it might even delay or even stop the
The nodes are scattered all over.
Okay, leave this area to me. Proxy, you cover Xiaoguang. On my end. Looks like it's up top. Down. It's all up to Xiaoguang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there.
Verdict is unforgivable! Smash them! Pay close attention to what I'm saying!
It worked! No time to waste. I'm going ahead. Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? And you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Is that brilliant?
Got one for complaints! Got two for attack! If you spot an ethereal, shout for help! Intercept! It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
Why didn't you save me? Why?
what you've done.
Remember.
A machine. Never.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. Always getting hung up on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps, but hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him grow up safe.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the... But please... Please, we shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die.
I'm leaving them to you, Banyue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just to make sure Ayuan and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now...
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
Mom, Dad, you'd understand my decision.
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banyue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of this is the weight of the truth. Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of command.
Correct. But the past cannot be...
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now, this human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past. Until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
Xiaoguang. Ninja.
You don't need to say anything, Banyue Shifu. Actually, You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, you're the path to survive. And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become human. Tylan is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banyue Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now, you've grown into exactly the person they'd hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banyue Shifu.
Sorry. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person.
I still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiaoguang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the... I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without...
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banyue Shifu. Everyone, please,
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Wise before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will...
Banyue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made...
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? You only have two options. Knock Xiaoguang out and send her back, or come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
All right, now that we've set him on the right path again...
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? Spent so long as no match found in the database you picked up the
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter. Krampus, Faithin, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and naturally your brother is... Oh, well.
Xiaoguang,
What are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you...
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior, yeah. We're all worried.
Are you in?
Note. What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial detail? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the creator. Only I can open your obsession. The answer to the time is nearly upon us, since otherwise, all our hard work will be in...
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Junior Wise, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go.
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out.
Belle, do you know where they went?
Tracking route confirmed.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is...
Okay. Xiaoguang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to... We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends.
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of more... There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the... You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companion.
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost. O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the... I beseech thee to manifest thy truth. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion, and... Sarah, my most faithful servant, abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a... Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold... I'll end it here and now, before Xiaoguang and the others are drawn in. Move! Foul miasma! Be gone! Abomination! It's a tricky one. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the...
Traverse... Our team was caught in an operation against a notorious ethereal. Where am I?
Lucky child. Chosen by the will of the Creator. You are the blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here. We're the Exaltists. I'm Soth. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you.
No. Sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never, and there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin?
Tread carefully. Life and death. Existence and annihilation. Brilliant. I know. Deep inside my body. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path.
Not good! What? Sarah and the thing. Their presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That creator has returned. Oh no!
It is all thanks to Yashuyan's foolish act of defiance.
Was that Sarah's voice?
Make the earth tremble! Dreadful depths.
Something that should have been mine all along. Taken by the hand of a blood relative. What could be better?
Easy peasy, right?
Dreadful death. At my command! Crumble!
If you keep running, your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice!
Xiaoguang?
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Ye Zhenguang, wielder of the Qingming Sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiaoguang, I already know.
This voice... Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother...
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling?
It feels like I had a really, really long... Right! Where's my brother? What happened to him?
Don't worry. Let me explain. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't quite hear. Even though it was clear he didn't want to leave, he still went off alone in the end. Banyue and Dylan were both injured and couldn't stop him. But at that moment, from Senior Ye's expression, it was like he suddenly realized something
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the Creator in his body. And what about Shifu? Did she make...
Yixuan Shifu hasn't returned to Suibian Temple yet. She must be dealing with Senior Ye's situation. I heard that Yunhui Summit will be sending people over soon to... Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the Creator's target has always...
Yeah. It's been trying to lure me into using the power of the Qingming sword, and I'm afraid that it controlled my brother to use him as a medium at the critical moment, to devour the power of both me and the
So, do you still remember how you defeated the
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with... I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the Creator, or even annihilate it. That's...
And, besides that...
What do you mean?
Like, any changes with your body? Or in your appearance? Your hair...
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that... What's wrong? Still worried? Then how about a little test? Want me to recite any technique spells? Or any Yunhui Summit rules?
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I've never been very lucky, but maybe it's about time things went my... It's just... I finally... Yeah, it seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from... But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to He didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along. And that's... But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, what? He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again. Saying something... It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like he's trying to tell me something. Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's just do that. What's most important, once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Xiaoguang's state of mind.
Let me explain. It was sudden and chaotic, and we didn't have time when the Creator, or rather, that power Xiaoguang fought off, was first awakened. 4 areas in Lemnian Hollow simultaneously emit...
Which 4 areas?
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the Creator appeared at the old mining site. Another was the area where we confronted the Exaltist.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these are all places Bella and I have been before.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part. What's really worth noting is
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonance signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it quickly went silent again.
3 of the signals came from...
4 resonating signals. There must be someone.
That disgusting miasma creature we fought. Whatever it is, it's still out there, lurking, scheming
I will also investigate further.
With Krampus and Banmir Shifu helping out, things will definitely go more smoothly from here. While we keep Xiaoguang company, Bill and I will...
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. Brief moment of respite before it... Oh, are you here to criticize me, Senior Zhao? I thought they'd send the cold, heartless executioner.
You know, the boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for you to feel I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more.
Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core as for retrieving said core, don't worry, I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
Huh? You want to let him join Krampus?
Yeah, wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core. Aside from the old folks from Tops, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modification.
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually... I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old but I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, with all the potential value. After all, this is much more worthwhile than recycling a pile of scrap metal, right?
I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the other. Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus, and it will be a long road.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibian Temple, I saved a chubby cat. The storyteller at Yumcha Scene told fascinating tales. Banyue Shifu doesn't like greasy or spicy things. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles Senior Inhu's secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoned. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here. I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junquei Summit. I almost ended up. I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of. I must never forget these memories. Shifu, my brother, Wise, Belle, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together.